across the sea, nestled in the ocean, oh, it's so dear to me. Its hills and lakes and beauty are beyond compare. The nearest thing to heaven is to be found there in Cape Breton by the sea. From Canso to Cape North, from Louisburg to Inverness, its beauty pours forth. The sparkling diamond lakes of the beautiful Brador, where God's hand has sprinkled splendor that will last forevermore. In this island of Cape Breton, Scots and Frenchmen both agree, there is gaiety and laughter, oh what a place to see. Mid the Killie stand the frolics, where the pipes and fiddles play, and the dancing girls are charming, oh this is where I'll stay, in Cape Breton by the sea. From Canso to Cape North, from Louisburg to Inverness, its beauty pours forth. The sparkling diamond lakes of the beautiful Brador, where God's hand has sprinkled splendor that will last forevermore. By the shores or in the woodlands you can see young lovers stroll, as they listen to the birds singing or the angry oceans roll. They plan about the future as along the paths they roam, and they know for sure and certain they will have to make their home in Cape Breton by the sea. From Canso to Cape North, from Louisburg to Inverness, its beauty pours forth. The sparkling diamond lake of the beautiful Brador, where God's hand has sprinkled splendor that will last forevermore. Be ye miner, lad, or farmer, or fisher off the sea, or lumberjack or store clerk, whatever you may be, there is heaven here on earth, on this isle we love so true. May we always sing its praises. Cape Breton, here's to you, oh Cape Breton by the sea. From Canso to Cape North, from Louisburg to Inverness, its beauty pours forth. The sparkling diamond lakes of the beautiful Brador, where God's hand has sprinkled splendor that will last forevermore. Where God's hand has sprinkled splendor that will last forevermore. And when I see you, please don't feel blue. Just because we parted, no one blames, only you. Love was a great emotion, shared by you and I. Just because it's over, darling, please don't sit and cry. 'Cause remember, darling, it takes two to tango. It takes two to dance. It takes two to quarrel and ruin a fine romance. Just remember now that even though we're parted and our love is through, it takes two to say goodbye, but I still love you. Remember when we dated and promised not to part? I gave you my high school ring and you gave me your heart. Then we had a quarrel and our love just died. Now it's just a matter of which one of us have lied. 'Cause remember, darling, it takes two to tango. It takes two to dance. It takes two to quarrel and ruin a fine romance. Just remember now that even though we're parted and our love is through. It takes two to say goodbye, but I still love you. Darling, please remember, even though we're through, you will find the right guy, and he will be true. But until that moment, here is where I'll be, thinking of you, darling, and the love that used to be. 'Cause remember, darling, it takes two to tango, it takes two to dance, it takes two to quarrel and ruin a fine romance. Just remember now that even though we're parted and our love is through, it takes two to say goodbye, but I still love you. It takes two to say goodbye, but I still love you. Oh, I'm courting a farmer's daughter. She's one of the nicest ever seen. Her cheeks, they are a rosy red, and her age is just sweet 17. When I throw my arms around her neck and try to steal a kiss, oh, she'll wiggle and a giggle and a twist and a twiggle, and then you'll hear her shouting this: will you stop your tickling, Jock? Oh, stop your tickling, Jock. Don't make me laugh so hearty, or you'll make me choke. Oh, I wish you'd stop your nonsense, just look at all the folk. Will you stop your tickling, tickle-iggle-iggling, stop your tickling, Jock? Oh, she went to the seaside with me. I thought she would like to see the sea. Oh, I did enjoy myself that day, and I can tell you so did she. On the railway train as we went through the tunnel in the dark, oh, every time I winked at her, the passengers heard her remark: will you stop your tickling, Jock? Oh, stop your tickling, Jock. Don't make me laugh so hearty, or you'll make me choke. Oh, I wish you'd stop your nonsense, just look at all the folk. Will you stop your tickling, tickle-iggle-iggling, stop your tickling, Jock? Oh, I'm thinking of getting married. In that do you kin there'll be no harm, 'cause I think she's just the sort of lass to keep a fella nice and warm. I think she has a lot of brass, but that I'll find out soon. And if she has, then we'll go riding on a twopenny tour for the honeymoon. Will you stop your tickling, Jock? Oh, stop your tickling, Jock. Don't make me laugh so hearty, or you'll make me choke. Oh, I wish you'd stop your nonsense, just look at all the folk. Will you stop your tickling, tickle-iggle-iggling, stop your tickling, Jock? Will you stop your tickling, Jock? Oh, stop your tickling, Jock. Don't make me laugh so hearty, or you'll make me choke. Oh, I wish you'd stop your nonsense, just look at all the folk. Will you stop your tickling, tickle-iggle-iggling, stop your tickling, Jock? Stop your tickling, tickle-iggle-iggling, stop your tickling, Jock. There'll be bluebirds over the white cliffs of Dover tomorrow. Just you wait and see. There'll be love and laughter and peace happiness ever after. Tomorrow, when the world is free, the shepherd will tend his sheep, and the valley will bloom again, and Jimmy will go to sleep in his own little room again. There'll be bluebirds over the white cliffs of Dover. Tomorrow, just you wait and see. The shepherd will tend his sheep, and the valley will bloom again, and Jimmy will go to sleep in his own little room again. There'll be bluebirds over the white cliffs of Dover. Tomorrow, just you wait and see. Tomorrow, just you wait and see. Oh, years ago I used to be a smarter chap, as you would see. The Prince of Wales, he wanted me to go and join the army. Now I'm turning old and frail, like a dog without a tail, and it's all through Jane McPhail, the lass of Killie Crankie. Tor-a-lor-a-lor-a-lor, fal-de-daddle-al-de-daddle-dee, she's the sweetest honey-dew, the lass of Killie Crankie. Tor-a-lor-a-lor-a-lor, fal-de-daddle-al-de-daddle-dee, she's the sweetest honey-dew, the lass of Killie Crankie. Oh, one day I was cutting it fat, and as she passed I raised my hat, and as her little nose was flat I handed her my hanky. Jane, says I, you're looking smart, could you masticate a tart? She smiled a small, near broke my heart, the lass of Killie Crankie. Tor-a-lor-a-lor-a-lor, fal-de-daddle-al-de-daddle-dee, she's the sweetest honey-dew, oh, the lass of Killie Crankie. Tor-a-lor-a-lor-a-lor, fal-de-daddle-al-de-daddle-dee, she's the sweetest honey-dew, oh, the lass of Killie Crankie. Oh, maybe I was acting rash when I tried her waist to squash. She said, although you're on the mash, oh, stop your hanky-panky. She said that married we would be, then she heaved a sigh, you see, then she heaved a brick at me on the hills of Killie Crankie. Tor-a-lor-a-lor-a-lor, fal-de-daddle-al-de-daddle-dee, she's the sweetest honey-dew, oh, the lass of Killie Crankie. Tor-a-lor-a-lor-a-lor, fal-de-daddle-al-de-daddle-dee, she's the sweetest honey-dew, oh, the lass of Killie Crankie. Oh, I was kilted to the knee. Jock, my dear, she said to me, we'll sit down 2 hours or 3. Said I, my darling, thank ye. But very soon I changed my tune, for on a thistle I sat down, and I nearly jumped up to the moon on the hills of Killie Crankie. Tor-a-lor-a-lor-a-lor, fal-de-daddle-al-de-daddle-dee, she's the sweetest honey-dew, oh, the lass of Killie Crankie. Tor-a-lor-a-lor-a-lor, fal-de-daddle-al-de-daddle-dee, she's the sweetest honey-dew, oh, the lass of Killie Crankie. Good old Scottish custom that has stood the taste of time. It's a custom that's been carried out in every land and clime, where brother Scotsmen gather. It's aye the usual thing Just before we say goodnight, we fill our cups and sing. Just a wee Jock and Doris, just a wee drop, that's all. Just a wee Jock and Doris, before we gang awa. There's a wee wifey waiting in a wee bog and ben. If you can say it's a broad, bright moonlight night, well, you're all right if you can. I like a man, a happy man, a man that's straight and fair, the sort of man who will and can in all things do his share. I like a man, a jolly man, the sort of man, you know, the chap that slaps your back and says, now Jock, before we go. Just a wee Jock and Doris, just a wee drop, that's all. Just a wee Jock and Doris, before we gang awa. There's a wee wifey waiting in a wee bog and ben. If you can say it's a broad, bright moonlight night, well, you're all right if you can. Just a wee Jock and Doris, just a wee drop, that's all. Just a wee Jock and Doris, before we gang awa. There's a wee wifey waiting in a wee bog and ben. If you can say it's a broad, bright moonlight night, well, you're all right if you can.